Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Chad DiMera and Stephanie Johnson's romance is having trouble navigating the question of marriage. Chad is simply not ready to take the jump and marry someone else because it hasn't been that long since he lost Abigail DiMera. Chad was reassured by Stephanie that she was fine with waiting, but it is obvious that she is far more interested in marriage than he is. Since Stephanie truly wants to get married to Chad right away, they don't see eye to eye on much. Other romance issues are expected to arise during the week of October 16 to 20, according to Days spoilers. Things will feel strange after Chad declines Stephanie's invitation to go to the cemetery with him on Abigail's birthday. They will converse in a tense manner as their relationship problems worsen because Chad will appear distant and will essentially shrink from Stephanie's touch. Days spoilers suggest that Chad might gain some courage while paying a visit to Abigail's grave, though. Maybe Chad will remember how Abigail spoke to him in spirit form before and encouraged him to go on. In any event, Chad might apologize to Stephanie for acting strange and win her understanding of his situation. The process of grieving is a long and arduous one, and Stephanie should be aware of that. Next, according to DOL teasers, Steve Johnson will cause trouble during the week of October 23 to 27. Steve will then put pressure on Chad and back him into a corner, which might prompt Chad to propose. Maybe Chad would concede that Steve is correct if he pushes him hard enough and makes him feel bad for not securing his future with Stephanie. This might lead to Chad organizing a lavish marriage proposal and then unexpectedly presenting it to Stephanie shortly after. Unfortunately, Days spoilers indicate that if Stephanie thinks Chad isn't being honest, she might reject his proposal. Any news of an engagement may be delayed by Stephanie. It's not like Stephanie wants to get hitched merely for the purpose of getting hitched. This is about how much Stephanie adores Chad and desires to finalize their marriage. Stephanie might realize that Chad is responding to pressure from both her parents and herself. Because of this, Stephanie can refuse Chad's proposal of marriage and insist on waiting till he truly desires this. Keep reading for more information on the difficulty that Chad and Stephanie will face in the future, as revealed by Days of Our Lives spoilers. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks, from October 16 to October 27, Harris Michaels will approach Rafe Hernandez at the Salem PT with a proposal. Harris will receive excellent news during the week of October 16 to 20 since he is about to start a career as a police officer. Ava Vitali will, regrettably, find herself drawn back into some illegal activity. Ava will discover Clyde Weston is responsible and go to him for clarification when he instructs a man to attack Trip Johnson during his shift at work. Days spoilers indicate that Ava will be pressured into taking over Trip's drug business after Clyde reassures her that everything will be great as long as she follows his rules. Following his dismissal of Stephanie Johnson, Chad DiMera will visit Abigail DiMera's cemetery on her birthday. There will be some brotherly bonding because Chad will later remember Abigail with E.J. DiMera. Talia Hunter will ultimately return to California after Bill Brady issues a warning to Talia Hunter to leave her alone and an emotional farewell with Jada Hunter. According to other Days teasers, Paulina Price will ask Marlena Evans for help because she'll be anxious to keep her marriage together. Abe Carver will think about divorcing Paulina since he doesn't feel the same way about her. But John Black might persuade him to give her more time to win him over. Fans of DOL may anticipate Stephen DiMera and Gabby DiMera launching a financial scheme that could go horribly wrong next. That will ultimately lead to Gabby's proposal for Brady Black, who will be given the opportunity to gain custody of Rachel Black in exchange for helping her with Kristen DiMera. Kristen will learn about Holly Jonah's crush on Johnny DiMera in the meanwhile, and she might be able to give the teen some wise counsel or direct her towards someone more suitable for her age. Tate Black will continue to be drawn to Holly and learn of her interest in Johnny, at which point he will confront her for preferring a man who is too old for her. Sarah Horton will realize she needs to be ready once she learns that Xander Cook has filed for full custody of Victoria Horton. Sarah and Justin Kyriakis will discuss their options openly, and if she can come to a compromise outside of court, he may encourage her to do so. In contrast, Sloane Peterson will prepare to disparage Sarah in front of the court, which will cause Xander to worry about her strategies. Dmitri von Leuschner will continue to heal at the hospital while pleading with Leo Stark to assist him in escaping from police custody. Leo will ultimately give in, so during the week of October 23 to 27, he will flee with Dmitri. There will be some entertaining scenes as Leo and Dmitri try to elude the police. Wendy Shin will eventually become a member of the Salem Police Department. Thus, Rafe may find use for her special abilities in locating Leo and Dmitri. She will encounter a troubling curveball when speaking with Theresa Donovan. Theresa and Konstantin Milionis might run into each other now that he's in town and getting to know Maggie Kyriakis better. There is a significant likelihood that Konstantin is aware of the truth regarding Victor Kyriakis' will and the letter that accompanied it regarding the paternity of his additional son. Theresa appears to have modified the letter to designate Alex Kyriakis as Victor's heir rather than Xander Cook, Paul Telfer. So Konstantin may be aware of her ruse and use it to blackmail her. Day's teasers indicate that Steve Johnson, who will once more attempt to push Chad and Stephanie Johnson toward the altar, will put Chad in a difficult situation, bringing us back to Chad. As for Gabby and Stefan, their plan has some significant detours. Stefan and Gabby will attempt to act first after learning of a move EJ is planning to undertake. Kristen will be forced into a corner by Gabby and Stefan, which may lead to a scenario in which she fears losing Rachel if she refuses to cooperate. Although Stefan and Gabby will aspire to be the ideal Demira power couple, danger is building as Gabby's departure is quickly approaching. Stay with us for updates on all the action as Days of Our Lives spoilers predict some Salamites will experience some crazy developments over the coming 2 weeks. Leo Stark's greatest love, Dmitri von Leuschner, has reportedly been lost, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers. Never mind that he betrayed his best friend, Gwen von Leuschner, by having an affair with her husband, and that she is married to the handsome man. Leo is currently in a difficult situation. Gwen fled her lying liars in Salem and is currently pleading with her new in-laws for permission to maintain the large financial benefits that Dmitri received by marrying her. Dmitri was detained by Jada Hunter after he threatened Gabby Demira and Stefan Demira, which could result in a lengthy prison sentence for him. Could Leo live without Dmitri after Gwen left? Leo is relying on his relationship with Dmitri to get him through his circumstances, so be prepared for the sentimental man to go to great lengths to maintain their bond. Explosive show spoilers hint that Leo will do anything to spend the rest of his life with Dmitri, even violating the law and running away to make that happen. Upon seeing Dmitri in prison, Leo suggests a breakout. Leo leads the way while Dmitri and Leo discuss how to be together. The strategy should be fairly complicated. Leo may do what he does best and devise an extravagant disguise as part of his plan to liberate Dmitri if Dmitri travels to Statesville. Recall the bank heist he committed while playing the Chipmunk Bandit. Sorry, wrong show. Leo's great strategy will be risky and ridiculous if his past pranks are any hint. Leo could need to come up with several strategies before one works, though, if Dmitri is cooling his jets in Statesville. Leo will likely have to improvise along the way, which might be a lot of fun if he engages in his normal outrageous antics. Do you want Dmitri and Leo to be a couple? Or is this connection simply too complicated? Tell us, DOOL fans. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.